and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year. And I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year. And I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Paul O'Neill leading things off and takes a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Mike Tauchman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Pulls that one foul. One out, base is empty. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ken Griffey Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. That's inside. Dave Parker up next for the White Sox. Battling here as he fouls it away. That to right. Carpenter brings it in. And that'll do it. It's the White Sox nothing, Tigers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Catfish Hunter.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now here is Robin Yount. Right through there for a strike. Hunter, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bernie Williams up now for the Tigers. That's in there. 0-1.
It's never a fun experience for a pitcher going against Williams. He can swing it from both sides of the plate and make you look silly doing it. There's no easy way of attacking it.
One down, base is empty. Down the line, Tauchman makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third, Vargas fires across the diamond, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica Park, here's the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker. Skubal back to work. Parker getting the start in right. 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, catcher Gary Carter.
And here's the catcher, Gary Carter. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Carter with a homer in his last game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner on the go. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience in what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Andrew Vaughn now. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Vaughn matched a homer in his last game.
One ball, one strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in Detroit, Singy, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise, snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason, they won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Fouled off to the right. No score here in the 2nd. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take,
1-2.
especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Riley Green. And that one a little bit high.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Fair ball.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Chase Utley will hit next. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Topman on his way over, and that is that. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1. Here. 0-2.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Miguel Vargas now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Paul O'Neill. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. That one fouled off. And foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Man at first, one away. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now that is left fielder Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 outs. Misses, and a count now even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Next is the Tigers DH, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ken Griffey Jr. Inside, just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is in for a strike. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Junior checks his swing, appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dave Parker. That one the other way. Green makes the play, and there's 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Gary Carter. And there's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 9. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Skubal back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Sosa in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Late swing fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Chase Mydroff.
So up next, Chase Mydroff. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive. Green makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail here 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
For the Tigers, third baseman, Chase.
Now here is Chase Headley. Doubled in his first AB. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Mydroff settles underneath it, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Fly to left his first time. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now. That one just misses.
close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's a ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Tachman makes the catch, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Ball one there.
Ball.
And another
That's a
ball.
2-0.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first,
That's an out.
and they get the out. Paul O'Neill steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball left
That ball's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Tachman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Way
1-2.
high there. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark, and it's 2-2. On the ground,
That's a
and
foul
that's
ball.
just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Tachman is gone.
Now batting center fielder Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. And that
Outside,
just
ball.
misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back at Comerica Park, at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Way high.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. What a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
So digging in, Robin Yount. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Vaughn makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now it's the DH, Bernie Williams. Just missed.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And another ball. And he takes a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Dave Parker. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Will Vest up and loosening in the pen. Holton getting cranked up as well. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tarek Skubal won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Johnny Brebbia comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So up next for Chicago, Gary Carter. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Throw to first.
Nope, he's safe.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
No, that's out.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pickoff throw. Parker dives back in safely. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and gone out to the deepest part of the field. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Chase Mydroff. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. And he can't come up with it. Around first, digging for 2. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one's in there. Strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Boozer warming up as well. Next offering
That's the ball.
upstairs.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
That's the
Their
ball.
swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Just
That
missed.
That's the ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. That one at the knees for a strike. Holton in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that one fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox, as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Hunter back to work. That one drifts inside. Hunter into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. The Tigers down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Utley lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
So they turn to their closer, Goose Gossage.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes Torque to the plate. First pitch just misses. The tying run at the plate. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Nice work from the White Sox pen. Ninth inning coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Back here in Detroit, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Jack Flaherty appears to be getting loose. Cobb, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder Dave Parker.
Dave Parker steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitch misses,
no, that's outside.
And it's
Ball.
1-0. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Fouled off left side. He goes down looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Carter stands in now and watches strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Robin Yount. The line to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And he swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground, out to short. Mydroff tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Next to hit, Bernie Williams. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. The White Sox leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Number 9.
So they're down to their final out. Number 9 up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The White Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That one fouled off. 2-2. Goose is just 1 strike away. And it remains 2-2. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.